Hey John, I'm hoping this will help you out. The first thing I noticed when I opened the file is we do have a duplicate here, so I'm just going to remove this blue line. That might be your cut line, and that's fine to put it back over the top, but for now I want to kind of get it out of our way. And if I look here at this orange, you have it set to fill, but it's not filling, which means that the shape is not closed. Same if I set these to fill. There's only a few of these shapes that are closed. So let's start with this purple first and let's get it all closed up. The only thing we might have a little issue with is this S right here, but we're going to give it a shot. So let me grab this guy and I'm going to ungroup. And I'm just going to grab just this piece here. See how it's like broken apart? So that is not a closed shape. So I'm going to Control Z, put it back where it was. I'm going to grab this part, and I'm going to grab this little part right here too. I'm just scrolling in with my mouse, and I'm trying to grab all of these lines that are just not connected. I'm going to go up here to my tools. I'm sorry, up to Edit, and I'm going to hit Close Selected Paths with Tolerance. And I am going to move my ends together and see what happens. Yeah, that's where we're getting a little bit of trouble right there. So I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to go to Edit again and go, okay, Auto Join Selected Shapes. That didn't work either. Let's close path. Nope, it doesn't like us. So what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to remove this line. And I'm going to click on this one. I know it's hard to see, but if you look, there's this little right here. That's giving us a hard time. So I am going to go over to Nodes. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to delete, whoops, sorry. I'm going to click on this one right here, and I'm going to hit D on my keyboard. When we're in Nodes, we only use the letters. We do not use Shift, Control, or Command. So I'm just going to hit D on my keyboard, and I'm going to delete just that node. I'm going to scroll back out here. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to select these guys again. All right, now I've just got two pieces selected, and I can go up here to Edit, and I can close Selected Paths with Tolerance. Now, I would probably just have it join with a line right here instead of moving these two nodes together. So I'm going to hit Join with a line. I'm going to continue. Still not doing what I want to do. Let's try moving the ends together. Still not there. That means we've got something else in here that is giving us a hiccup. So I'm going to scroll on in, and it's right here. So again, we got to get these little bits and pieces that are kind of overlapping and sticking out away from each other. Let me try using my scissors here. There we go. So I can just clip this line using my scissors. And now it automatically joined that for me. So that's awesome. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So now this is all one piece. I can go back to my edit tools, select with tolerance, join with a line. I should be able to close it. There we go. I'm going to hit OK. That's how I know it's closed, is that it is now colored in, right? I've got it set to fill, and it's filled. So I'm going to come back out here, grab my select tool. I'm going to grab these pieces here. And I always like trying to just close it first. Hopefully this will work before going in to find nodes, because sometimes it works very quickly. Go Edit, Close with Tolerance, Move Ends Together, Slider, and there we go. Now this is a solid piece. The ends have been moved together. I can hit OK. I can go down to this E. I'm going to do the same thing. It looks like, again, this has got multiple pieces to it. If you look, there's no marching ants here. There's just marching ants here. So I'm going to select all these pieces here. So then I've got marching ants all the way around this E. Go to Edit, Close with Tolerance. See if I can move the ends of this together. It gives me that crazy shape again. So I'm going to hit Cancel. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to scroll in and see where I'm overlapping, right? Right there. So grab my little scissors, a little snip. It actually joined them already for me. Where was that other piece? Oh, I think we got it. Let me just double check. All right, so now I can go to edit, close with tolerance, and it's filled. Okay, I know that was tough. This is recorded, so you can download this. I'll even email it to you. You can watch it over and over again just to see how I did that. Now, if I go up here, I've still got another piece here that needs to be closed. Edit, close with tolerance, move them together. And this is really just as soon as it moves together, you can go ahead and stop, or as soon as it fills in. So I'm going to hit OK. All right, now to your original question. Since we have all of these different pieces here, what we want to do is we want to make them all the same color. And this is just a hack. You can use the Boolean tools if you want to, but in order to do this and make it really quick, I just want to select everything that is on this pink layer. So I'm going to hold my Shift key and select that. I'm going to group them, Control G to group, just so I know that they're all on one layer, all together if I have to move them. And I'm going to turn them orange as well. Oh, I'm in my way of orange, orange. There we go. Now, this guy here, again, he is not closed. So I'm going to go File, Edit, Close Path with Tolerance. Give it a little bit. It's going to find the nodes itself and close them. And bam, we've got our knockout. So if I hit Alt-P to preview, I always forget to select first. I don't know why. It's not like I do this every single day. Alt-P. It's going to tell me 2 shapes were set to fill but weren't closed. I can say Show Me. Pull this out. And these are just little itty-bitty pieces that we don't even need. So we're going to delete those. Same with like this little guy down here. Sorry I'm scrolling in and out so fast. This kind of stuff, you know, you don't have to engrave it. It's already grouped, so I'm going to leave it now, but let's try this one more time. Select all. Alt-P to preview, and then it's going to show me that it's going to engrave all of this black, and it's going to knock all of this out for us. If this is your cut line and you need to use it, we can just grab this. We're going to click on this first, hit Shift, click on this second, hit C as in Charlie to center, and E as in Edward to center it back over our image. So that's C and E. And hopefully this helps you. I will send you this file, but practice for me, okay? Hope this helps other folks today too. Thank you.